mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving it to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Even physically crippled, without a leg to stand, I throw that trash away because the ride like that is just the wind. Long day lay low.
Why not go live? Why not go live? I know there's a lot of people streaming right now, and that's fine. You know, I mean, just trying. So I mean, if you could just go live, grab an oar, as some people say. Who they are, I don't know. I'm gonna put on my own music. You guys can listen to the Ducks. I ain't listening to no Ducks. The Ducks are simply here for your amusement. So, yeah, gonna work on Frog G. Frog G. Story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess, gets sent on a quest by Death himself to win back his humanity, to kill a god. Gets on a quest by Death himself to kill a god. Gotta get it right. To win back his humanity and get back to the woman he loves. It's a 48-page, fully colored, saddle-stitched comic book. Traditional comics, saddle-stitched. That's the way we love it. Pretty go check it out. Link is in the description below. And without further ado, and Gillian Manillies, whatever they say, I don't know. I may not be talking much. You know why? You guys came here to see the draw. Maybe. I will be checking the chat from time to time, though. So thank you. Yeah. So for those who we did do topic list tonight on Luke's channel. Ended a bit early because he wasn't hanging out with Feline. And I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I do have the pencils turned on. So it's his last day there. He wants to hang out with her and spend some quality time with the woman. And we ain't mad at him for it. I had to take my medicine and do my stuff anyway. So it works out. So I'm currently digitally inking the supplemental, which is that's weird. Drawn by Inks. Oh, I know what idiot. Drawn by Ink Spots. He's doing the pencils on it. Come on. Did I ruin my nib thing again? No. Okay. That's why. I hit the wrong buttons. Alright. We got to get this lasso tool fixed. There we go. Alright. Get back over there. So Ink Spots is drawing this. He draws it in panels separately sometimes. Sometimes there's a little digital in there. And that's fine. I do it too. I do mixed media. Why not? It works. So I'm trying to add a little of my own little flair to it. That's what he wants. I want to separate this. I know Ethan's streaming. He's got on some really good guests, so that's not why I would do this. I'm just capturing it live. All right. I will be on Death Curse Comics this Thursday with Ink Spots being interviewed by the great Kayla on Spencer's channel. So be sure to check that out. Subscribe to Death Curse. Subscribe to Death Curse Comics. Hit that bell. That way you know when they go live. I'll get that something. Yeah, I get. Oh, you know what? Let me finagle that. There we go. I like that better. Wonder if he did Ink Spots did rip off that, man. You ripped off that, man. That's okay. There we go. Ink is doing a great job on the supplemental. It's pretty dope. Really like this panel here. Trying to stay true to the line art, as true as I can. I'm also trying to keep it sketchy and loose. Trying to make it my own in a way, but keep his style in there too. I'm not an inker by the trade, so when I do ink people's work, I do like it to be really loose. Mainly because I think that if they want me to ink it, they want me to put my own little spin on it. I like it because I like to do that because I can get their style in with mine, and it makes a great collaboration at that point. I like this. I like the eyes in there. I might make that one a little bigger. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm not going to be talking the entire time. Sure. Fucking out. I heard Superman. We got people. We got people in the chat. Who's here? Who are you? Who are you? Yo, what's going on, Felix Haas? Thanks for swinging by, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for dropping the link. Always appreciate you, sir. You're a great mod, great human. And I thank you for swinging by. You're the only one right now. Bow, sir. Bow indeed. I do bow to you. I bow to Comicsgate. I bow to the fans. I love this stuff. I love it. Just working on the Frog G supplemental. I was going to say, I heard Henry Cavill might be coming back to play Superman. That's pretty dope. That's my phone. So I think that was pretty cool. I heard about that. I think everybody's pretty much asleep. I'm not going to be I might go a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see. I took some time to set up a new thumbnail for when I'm working on the supplemental of Sir Nunos. Let's see here. Trying to remember his boots. Make sure this is right. I like this big boot in the background here. It's pretty cool. Let me see what I'm missing. Okay, making sure I didn't leave a chat up. Yeah, thanks for swinging by, Felix. Appreciate it. So I heard about that. I like Henry Cavill as Superman. He just needs a better script. I like Batfleck. He just needs a better script. They're decent actors. You just need to give them something to work with. If you give them garbage, they're not gonna really. They're gonna do what they can with it. This is weird. Is that his? Yeah, that's the other part of his. Okay. It's like a kilt. It's like a kilt when he wears underwear. See, I don't want to totally fill it in. I think I got most of the layout here. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's just me. It's little Jason drawing and doodling, inking. Oh, we got Big Bear. There you are. Welcome, good to see you, Big Bear. Appreciate you swinging by. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm inking the supplemental. I don't know if I said that in the description. What does that look like? Or in the cut this. Actually, march this back quite a bit. There. I'm gonna fill that in again. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna and then I'm gonna get a big space there. And now I'm gonna, I know I'm like 4 inches, not even like an inch away from the screen because I can't see. I'm blinded, I tell you. Cutting too much. There we go. Let's fill that in a little more. I know. This is the thing with digital. You don't like something, you can quickly get rid of it, and you get a little pretty picky. Now, let's turn that bottom layer off. Let's see what we're working with here. All right, cool. I got most of it laid in. I'm just going on with him back there. Left out part of his wing. I'll have to turn the layers back on for when I go to ink this panel here. I'll have to turn the pencils back on. There we go. Connect that. I didn't finish this panel up. I thought I did. There we go. And it is a lot easier to work digitally and stream by yourself than it is to do traditional. You see Shelby do it. He's a monster. He's a pro at doing it. So yeah, but it's easy. Hold on while I take a drink. It's just easier to work digitally because you can fix it a lot faster. You can get in and out. You don't have to worry about like pen ink drying up. I mean, he uses nibs. I use nibs too sometimes. Nothing wrong with nibs. Nothing wrong. All right, he uses a felt tip. I use felt tip quite often, actually. I like felt tip. Pen and ink is fun. It's fun. It's dirtier. He's gonna pull out some of his wing. Oh, pick that up. Cut it out. Remember that? Cut it out. Remember? Full House. What's his face? Was it? It's Uncle Joey. Uncle Joey. Why he draws his hair all frilled all the time? He doesn't always have to be up ink. You know that, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm blacking out a lot of that. There we go. All right. This area is pretty. I'm gonna try something with it. If it works, cool. If not, you always fix it. Because this has got a lot of blacks in it. Yeah. He's pretty much done right here. Yeah, that panel's pretty much done. Let's go into Morning Star. Let's go to Morning Star over here. Just checking. Just check it. Let me put a star next to you. Let me put a little star. Oh. Did the chat jump on me? I don't know. Maybe it did. This is just this is you healing him. Yeah. Okay. That's the one I started. It's weird. Like jumped on me when I started. Okay. That way it's easier to see. All right. Now we're gonna go into morning star here. You need to. Still, there we go. And obviously, I can work a little faster digitally. Just a little get the. There we go. Funny thing is, when this prints, it's going to be like this size. I don't know how big your screen is right now, but it's gonna. You're not going to see any of the stuff that I'm doing. That's why a lot of people don't really do it anymore. They don't do these refined details or the insane, like, thin cross hatching because you don't see it. And this isn't going to be a traditional page, so it just makes it all that much more cooler, you know. Because when it does shrink down, look at I can zoom in that far. Look at that. That's way too thin. There we go. That's better. We had a fun one tonight on Topicless. It was a good chat. I knew Luke wanted to end it at 11:15, and usually we start drawing at like about I don't know, maybe 9:45, somewhere in there. Like we talk for about a half hour usually, and then we go to draw. But tell you what, man, I didn't start drawing until well after 10, maybe like 10:15, 10:20. So we were just having a good time, good conversations, you know, talking music and, you know, past pop culture events or movies, just cool, fun stuff. You know, go back and check it, watch the stream. I know it's a couple hours, but, you know, put it on the 2x speed and you're good. You don't have to worry about nothing. I gotta put that cloth up there. There's like a happy medium that I want. I'm not getting with this nib. It's like right in between those two. Seems like no matter how light I go, it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. I have to make it smaller. I don't know what is the size at now. Like a 5? Yeah, people don't usually work at a 5. Usually I think a 10 or a 7 is like kind of the thinnest most people go. Anything below that and you're pretty much just making non-existent lines at a print. I mean, they're there. It's not like they don't exist, but when it prints, they'll just be disappear. But if you layer it up though, it gives it a great gradient look to it. That's why I do it. See how close I zoom in? I gotta zoom out. This is the cloth from here. Let's do this. There we go. Like I said, I'm keeping a little bit of a sketchy feel to it. Not really tightening some stuff too much. Going fast. Keep it loose. Fast and loose. That's the way I like it. Fast Eddie Felsen. Anybody ever see that? The Hustler? It's a good movie. The sequel is The Color of Money. And too many people actually know that. People just think Color of Money is just The Color of Money because it's got Tom Cruise in it. No, go watch The Hustler. Great movie. Paul Newman. I don't know the chick's name, but she's hot, man. She's a looker. A looker. Yeah. Thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the buttons and the bells and the whistles. I gotta say it every now and then, I guess. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. There we go. We did it. Back to the drawing board. I do have a lot of fun doing this. Ink gives me quite a bit of freedom to just put in my own thing. I always say mess it up, but I don't mess it up. I actually try on it. And see, yeah, I guess I could work slower, but I don't see a point. It'll still look the same. And if I could work at a decent pace, this is the advantage of digital right here. Just like that. Don't have to get out of brush. Don't have to increase brush sizes. Just control backspace. Fill a layer. Or fill the selection. So you can save this. Oh, look at that. Cut a little bit into that tooth. I really should be putting the cross hatching and stuff on a separate layer. I'm kind of screwing up in that regard. So what's up, Elvis? Mary Elizabeth. Wow, dude, you are just a well of information. Yeah, good movie. Great actress. She did good in it. You sir are a knowledge machine. Let's see, where am I? Okay. I don't know. I just don't retain that much. I mean, obviously, Jackie Gleason was in it. I know him. And the other dude played Scrooge. He's in one of the better Christmas Carol movies. George C. Scott. I know the dudes. But like I said, I know I'm not talking as much, but when you're drawing, usually you aren't. Usually you're drawing. I don't know if I like that. I like it. Taking off his nose. There we go. Morning Star. I guess they're brothers. I didn't know that until Ink was saying it on a stream one day. I'm like, all right, I guess they're brothers, dude. I mean, the supplemental is really Ink's storyline. He's doing the writing on it. We do the Marvel method, so that's probably why our editors haven't gotten anything yet. We don't write it until we draw it. So we probably won't get anything until the book's done. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Again, I really have to talk that out. I mean, maybe we'll send them bits and pieces as we go, which is we should send them the first 6 pages, which we have lettered and written and lettered. That way they can give their input. Yeah, we have 2. We want this book to be good. We want eyes on it. We want, we're having fun doing it, but you still got to take it seriously, and we take it seriously. So we want our backers to get a top quality product, and artistically and story wise they are, but we want to make sure all the I's are crossed and the T's are dotted. Don't worry, all this, it'll be crossed eyes, don't worry. Except whenever they're talking, like I went to them all. What's the good word? Felix Haas is the good word. That's what the good word is. Yeah, I haven't dropped a link anywhere. Like I said, I might go an hour. I might go 2. I don't know. I'll go until I get like a little more tired. But I was kind of in the mood to work on this. I had a lot of fun drawing that sketch traditionally, and I got to print up the line art, the outline to the next page, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. Printing it out, that is. I want to ink it, but I just don't feel like printing it out. So I was like, I got to work on this supplemental page anyway and get quite a bit done. Maybe a couple panels in a couple hours or an hour. Because I already did the layout, the line art, the outline. So I just had to add the sexy. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Alright, it's good. Hope you all are enjoying the ducks. I put them on for you. For you people. Honestly, if I could, I would let Hocky in if he's able to come in for a little bit. Hocky doesn't get enough love. He doesn't get enough love from us. We give him a lot of slack, but we don't give him enough love. Yeah, Felix may not be here anymore. He might have gone on to better pastures, so to speak. We'll see if Hocky can come in. Let's see if Hocky can come in. Messages. You like my face right up there? Right up there. Like that. I can see a little better with these glasses when I'm close. They're reading glasses. They're not far away glasses. So just put it here and have to go under find Hocky. It should be easy to find. I mean, once he changed his photo. People, don't change your icons, by the way. Keep your branding. He did change it. That is Hocky, right? Okay. We'll invite Hocky on. Maybe. Pick a liquid. There we go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, thanks, Felix. Look at that. 3 people watching, and Felix is dropping that link. Brendan is what? Brendan, what? Especially for. Yeah. It is. And that's why I haven't changed my icon. I used to change it for like Easter or something like that, but it would still be my face. It would still be that logo. that's over there. With just bunny ears or something, or a Christmas hat. But yeah, I haven't changed that, I don't know, like 20 years. I've stuck with that logo, and it does pay off. I'll leave comments in chat or say a super chat, and like even some of the guys are like, "Oh yeah, Unhinged," and like they'll know my name, but they'll see the logo and they associate that. Like, oh, that's Jason, Jason Bacsko. So they do recognize it sometimes. So it does work. It does work. That one. There we go. Am I on another layer? Look at me being all on another layer and everything fancy. I don't know what layer I'm on, mind you, but I didn't know we created a whole other layer. This is what I do. I do this quite a lot, actually. I work on some. Oh, hey, he made it. Look at that.
This is Radio Unhinged coming to you live.
Funny thing is, I have my iTunes playing, so you're a little. Yeah, sounds like you're like a DJ. Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
All right.
What's up? What's going on? I saw the link and I thought, what? Jason's liven it up again? That's awesome.
I drew that. I drew the doodle on topic lists, and I'm like, and it was still early. I'm like, man, it's like 1:45. I'm like, it's pretty early. I'm like, I'm really not super tired. I'm like, but I do want to work on something. I want to draw.
Cool.
And you know how I work. I have to print out the page and then I ink it up and do everything. So I didn't want to print up anything. So I was like, I could work on the supplemental live, and if I'm going to work on it, I might as well go do a live stream. So yeah,
sure. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I was just working on some what is it, Inktober stuff. So
okay, like Inktober or Fragtober?
Inktober. So
okay.
I can show what I had. So just give me one moment to set up my thing. But I was doing some exercises this earlier, like learning muscle groups and things like that.
Gotcha.
So just trying to get back, into the learning process again. So yeah. Anyway, this is so I'm running really late with all my Inktober stuff. So I'm only up to 8 and 9. So this is my 8.
Oh, wait, hold on. What is this one?
Match.
Oh, okay. Only that. Yeah. Nice.
So, do you get the reference?
There's a match in there.
Yeah. So, if in the movie Fifth Element, there was one match.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I see it now. Just my eyes. It takes me a minute.
No, that's okay. So the blocks are behind, and the closest one is fire.
With the elements, yeah, nice. I like it.
So that was mine, and then so that was that one, and the latest, and this is and Nest.
Oh, look at you go, Hocky.
So
I like that.
Yeah, that came down really quickly. That one that took me like 10 minutes. So.
It's really good. I like the emotion and expression. It looks like there's a worry and weight on her shoulders.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, great job, man.
So that was fun. I want to say hello to everyone that in the chat. So I can see Aldous is there. Welcome, Aldous, and Felix Haas is here. Big Dick Bear. Okay.
That's right.
Welcome, Big Dick Bear.
Yeah.
It's good to see you on Jason's channel. Jason is a wonderful person, and I'm glad that he is here streaming his Frog G stuff.
Thanks,
all to enjoy. So,
Aldous was on with us on Topic List earlier, so
yeah. I saw that. I wasn't quite ready. I was going to join, and then I'm just going, no, after my stream, I'm just going. I just do not feel like joining.
Yeah.
So.
Like I normally don't do one after topic list, but then again, we also usually do not like maybe even if we end at 11, we're in back room for like another 2 hours, you know. So it's usually like 1 by the time we're done, or 1:30.
Yes,
and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna stream live. But I was just thinking, I was like, I'm just gonna draw. So why not? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. So,
and I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I was like, you know what? Nobody's up. Nobody's like in the chats. I didn't drop it in. I'm like, listen, Hocky might be up.
Yeah, I can stick around for a little bit because I've got to go do dinner in probably about half an hour. But
that sounds good.
And I got to figure out so I just started the keto diet this week.
Ooh, good job, huh?
So I need to. I've got a steak there for me, but I got to figure out what I'm going to cook for the rest of the family. So
they don't eat steak.
Well, there's only one steak left, and
you're greedy.
My little kids, they won't eat the steak; they'll crack a wobbly. But I'll make something for everyone else.
Did you say they'll crack a wobbly?
Crack a wobbly.
Okay. You say so. No, my nephew's like the youngest one, because he's going. He's 13, 14. He just turned 14. So he's just constantly eating everything. And he's been eating steaks for a couple of years. But it's like, dude, this is getting expensive, man.
Yeah.
Well, we know you're hungry and stuff, but you can fill up on something that's a little cheaper. Come on, dude.
True. It's true.
Like I just went to, normally we do Taco Tuesdays or whatever, but I just wasn't in the mood for ground beef. And I was like, I wanted I rarely do get in the mood, but I'm like, I want a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. And that's what he gets, but he gets 2 of them.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, you can order, like, that's expensive, man. I'm like, you can order 1 and then like something couple things off the dollar menu. Let's do that, But he's a kid. He doesn't understand, money.
Yeah, money.
Yeah. People saying hi to you, Hocky. Yeah.
Felix is the other link master, isn't he? So
yeah, Felix is a link master, and you got Mo can slick some links every now and then, and you got Mortal V, KSSSSS.
Oh yeah, Mortal V. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
as well as of course
Alex VRB. Yeah, Alex VRB can.
Yes,
he's been known to sling the links. Eric Huffles, another good one. There's a lot of them out there. It's good to get to know the mods.
That's awesome. Yeah. So topic list went well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Aldous was on. We had on Pedro popped in. Shelby was there.
Yeah, I saw Shelby.
Yeah,
awesome.
So yeah, it was a good one, man. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, like I said earlier, normally we start drawing at around 9:45. We talk for about a half hour. Yeah. I didn't start drawing till like 10:15 or 10:20 because we were just having a good conversation.
Yeah. Well, which is good, which is kind of what you want as well. So
yeah, but it is a draw stream.
Yeah.
But then again, people do tend to tune out during draw streams. Like they'll jump in and out, because they will see the progress and they're like, okay, well, he's working on I've been working on a nose for like 45 minutes. They'll come back. So, but yeah, it's good to have it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I like to do draw streams. I like to draw. Why not?
Yeah.
I can stop doing it. Yeah.
Me too. I like to draw.
Yeah.
And I was really struggling with some. So, as I say, I've been doing this this Inktober, and I fall behind. And I drew a picture the other day, and I just scrapped the whole thing because it was horrid. It felt like stuff that I was drawing 5 years ago. That's how bad it was. I'm just going, this is the worst thing ever. So I just go, no, I just can't do it. And then I did another drawing which was slightly better, but I was just thinking, no, why is this not working? But it was really frustrating. But no, these ones are coming out all right, so I was happy with it.
Yeah, I really like that. I like that last one you showed. That one was really cool.
Yeah, I thought it came out really well too, so I was
Yeah.
pretty happy with it.
And that's the thing, though. Sometimes those real quick ones that you do, they end up being the better ones. You know, they just because they're fast because it just seemed to come naturally, like it flowed right out. So
Yeah.
but it's still high quality. Well, there's one that I did. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago during Inktober, and it was Shy, and it didn't take me long at all. Maybe a half hour, but it was one of my favorite ones. It just the emotion I was able to capture, it looked really good. I still have it. Like, I haven't sold it yet. I just can't seem to get rid of it. And I do have somebody that wants it. They said if I ever get rid of it, and I will give it to them if I ever do. But
Okay. Oh, lovely.
yeah. So, but once again, it was easy and it was quick, and it just one of the better ones. No, not much detail in it at all. Just a simple expression, and it came out well. So it was, yeah.
Ah, fantastic. Now, I did see Frog G is booming, absolutely doing a phenomenal job at the moment. 13,000 US.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're under $1,000, like just under $1,000 away from the next stretch goal. So, it's pretty cool, man.
That's great.
Yeah, we're really psyched about it. We're really happy. This is about where I wanted to be actually at the end of the first 30, and I was a little worried. I'm like, I'm happy with what we got, but I would prefer to be at like 13, and we hit it. So I was like, sweet, cool.
Yeah. You're able to get the Shelby one done. You got the Luke one. Looking forward to see what Luke produces. So
yeah, his is looking good, man. Obviously, he's been on up helping feline and stuff, so he hasn't been able to really work as much. But hey, dude, people need that getaway. People do.
Of course. Yeah. No, it's good that he was able.
Well, but
I can hear my chickens. My chickens are outside going. I'm just giggling at them. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that. Like, I'll even tell my friends sometimes, like, I did nothing today. I'm like, all I did was watch, like, Burn Notice. She's like, good. You should. I'm like, no. Like, I feel like I get nothing done. But I mean, she's right. You do need a break every now and then. But I don't like that feeling of not getting anything done.
Yeah. I'm a little annoyed by my work because I've got the next 10 days in a row of work.
Oh wow!
And I'm not happy about it.
That's brutal, dude. Yeah.
There was going to be a day where I didn't work in there, but and then someone filled it up, and I was going, no. I tried to ask for it off, and I still have it on my roster. I'm just going. But also next week, as well as doing 10 days in a row, I've got 2 training days as well.
Did you have to train somebody?
No, I have to train. So every year we've got to update our lifeguard.
Oh, yep.
So my lifeguard is due, but there's a new system being put in as well for reception and everything, and I've got to learn that too because I'm on reception.
Oh, wow.
As well. So I have to be there for the training. So I'm there for 5 days plus extra time because of this training.
Jeez, dude.
And I'm just going, I need to get out.
Yeah. Like, hey, eventually you will. I mean, eventually the art will take off. And it's true. Everything you draw, man, you're improving with everything we see. So,
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. We all do. Like just the more you do, like the more work you do. Like I'm doing, I try and do study at least once a week, more if I can. But
It's more than what I do, dude.
but it all just comes down to that. Just study, practice, learn, do some major things. Yeah, just throw stuff out there. So
Yeah.
and it's such a great thing to do. Like as everyone says, it's great. So
Yeah, star that comment. Keep highlighting.
yeah, it's probably pretty late, so there's not many people that are
No,
around.
well, I don't know if Ethan's still going. Ethan was streaming.
He's streaming too.
Yeah, he's streaming. But, you know, it's fine. I just wanted to draw, like, I wanted to work on this. So I'm like, I might as well stream it, you know? Because see, that way at least people can see some of the process of Frog G, you know, how Ink and I do things. Maybe if I can get a wind down. And they can catch the replay, speed it up, you know. So yeah, but I was like, I'm gonna do it. I might as well stream it.
Yeah, that's it. Some people are really keen to see all that process. So
yeah, like I said, even if they only watch for like a few minutes or they skip ahead or do whatever, it's still cool to see. I mean, I do that too. I'll watch a drawing video for a little while, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty dope. And then like it's, you know, however long, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'll come back and watch the rest, or just, you know, exit out of it completely. But
yeah, definitely. No, you got so that's a
I knew Ethan was streaming, and Joe just ended. Joe Sontag had just ended, and I was watching him, and I'm like, I was watching Ethan, but they were talking sports. I just don't do sports. I don't.
No, me either. So
yeah,
I've spent my time doing sports when I was younger, and now it just does not interest me. So,
but it was cool to see Bahr was on. Bahr was on there. That was nice.
Oh, very good.
Frege had popped in. Piper was there. So it's nice to see some of the people we know on the, you know, that we know, you know, on the stream. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really,
yeah, no, that's good. That's
must
awesome.
have really chit chatter about, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
I heard. I said it earlier. I heard Henry Cavill might be returning as Superman.
I do like him as Superman.
Dude,
maybe the stories aren't that crash hot, but he is a good Superman. So.
That's what I was saying. Like, he's a good actor. He just didn't have anything to work with, and just like I like Ben Affleck as Batman, you know, but he had a crap script. So there's only so much you can do.
That's it, exactly.
So yeah, so that would be cool if he does come back. And
I'd like to see that. Right.
Yeah, hopefully they give him a good director, a good script, and he can actually play a good Superman role. At least make it brighter. Like, take a note from the Christopher Reeves ones, you know, the Richard Donner movies. You know,
yeah, I know Snyder didn't want to associate with the others, but I'm just going, well, everyone knows those others. That's what we like. That's what we want to see. So,
well, even in the comics, though, Superman was more lighthearted. Like like the atmosphere was brighter. It was like, you know, things weren't as dark and dreary. It wasn't Batman, you know, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I don't know why they wanted to go that darker, but then again, they want to ground things in reality. It's like, it's Superman, something that shouldn't be grounded in reality at all.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the original is some of my favorite stuff. Like the original Superman, when that music kicks in, and you know, Christopher Reeve. Oh, it's just it gets me excited every time. So
yeah, definitely, man. I mean, Superman 1 and 2 can't go wrong. You know, I mean, yeah, they started to go downhill a little bit after that. But
yeah, it went a little crazy, but
still, 1 and 2 were really good. That would be good to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I don't think they're doing this in the comics or in the movies or anything. I think somebody had tweeted that they would like to see a trans Harley Quinn, so they want Harley Quinn to become a dude.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was going, just leave our characters alone.
Well, and I'm also one of the people that, and it is kind of, I don't know. I like the Bruce Timm Harley Quinn, that outfit, that classic Harley Quinn outfit. Yeah. So like they changed her mainly just so people can cosplay as her easier, I guess. I don't know, but it's whatever. And I do get like it's easier for her to get ready to go into a fight maybe or something like that, but either way, it's just that there's superheroes and supervillains, and they are supposed to be fantastical, and that outfit is kind of fantastical, that original outfit. So
yeah, exactly. I agree. I like the Bruce Timm. I like that jester outfit that she wears most. Now, when she first showed up without that,
later, Aldous. Sorry, Hockey, didn't mean to interrupt you, but see you later, Aldous.
Sorry, buddy. When Aldous. Oh yeah, he did go. Sorry. When she first showed up in the other outfit with the ponytails, which I think, now it could be wrong, but I think it was in the Arkham Asylum game, the very first one.
That was the first time that she did. Yeah.
When she had that outfit with the leather and the.
But I heard they changed. Like I didn't totally play. I played some of it, but they kind of changed all the villains and stuff. Like
they had to be.
They did their own little flair to it or something.
Yeah, which is fine. Like they made it gritty and dirty, and
right,
which is what you kind of want. Like those Batman games would be classed as some of my all-time favorite games. So, being a huge Batman fan, like I love Batman, and I got to be Batman. It was just like the best bee's knees for me. So watching and that, there was controversy about her change when they did that in the game, and they just wanted to say that we wanted to try something different, and now it's become kind of her standard. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not overly. I'd rather the other one, but it's fine. Like she looks sexy in it, but
yeah, and I mean, like you said, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess, like I don't know, like it's just weird that like because she's a villain, and they kind of did play her up to be like an anti-hero eventually, when she's actually psychotic, and now you got all these little girls like dressing up as the new Harley Quinn, going around like either trick or treating. I was like, I don't want to see that. That's not something a little girl should be dressed up as or idolize or look up to. Yeah. And then people also started romanticizing the Joker Harley Quinn relationship, which I can understand to a point. Like they want that romanticism behind it, but it's not. Like he was a deranged lunatic that pretty much she has Stockholm syndrome. So like I get it. Like everybody's like, oh, I want a love life like theirs. It's like, well, no, you don't really. You're fantasizing about it. You're making it into your own narrative. It's not what it really is. Like I always say, I want a love life like Alan Peg Bundy. That's what, like people were like. People always say like Gomez and Morticia. It's like, no, I want Alan Peg Bundy because they ripped on each other, they knocked each other. But man, if anybody messed with either one of them, they stuck together. Like they stood up for each other. Like that's
they stayed together. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Apex. Apex is here.
Yo, what's up, Apex? And I know, like later on in the series, they did split up or something happened, but
depending on that, I watched the first episode of the Harley Quinn show, and I hated it.
So bad, dude.
Because, well, it was very woke, and they're making her gay and all this type of stuff, and I was going, right, whatever. She trashed the Joker and all that type of stuff. But worse than all of that was that it was all this swearing and everything. And I'm just going, oh no, don't do that, please. I actually hated all that.
Yeah, they didn't need it. It was unnecessary. They're trying to make it more adult. It's like it's a comic book. It's a cartoon based off of a comic book. What aren't you understanding? Like not to say there aren't adult comic books, but Batman, Harley Quinn, Poison, those are not adult comic books. They tackle adult themes, yes. That's for readers that are a little older, but they're still made for kids, fun adventures, and stuff like that. So it's
exactly.
The whole thing, like, I can understand her like being interested in women too, because after a very abusive relationship like that, you might like I'm not saying it turns you gay, but you might be like, okay, well, I have it so bad, but these women are treating me better. I could.
I was here. Hello, Matt. Sorry, I didn't see. And hello, Tank Ferret.
What's up, Tank Ferret? Matt's here. Bahr?
Matt's here.
I thought he'd be asleep.
Me too. It's really late. Maybe he just couldn't sleep after being over at.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, agreed. I'm not.
Like I'm saying, I don't see a problem with the bisexuality too much. That doesn't bother me all that much, as long as they don't make it a focal point of her character. I'm fine with it. I don't care. It's the whole, making it more adult-like is the problem. Yeah. Like she can like Poison Ivy. That's fine. I'm fine with it. But the second they start scissoring in a cartoon, I'm a little like, it's a bit much.
Well, the other thing too, for me, is this going, okay, you've made another character gay or bisexual.
And that's the thing. Yeah.
Can't you just leave them, at least leave one of them for? So,
and I do agree with that. Like, I do agree with that. Like, they didn't need to do that to her. It wasn't required. They could have just left her be.
Harley, I think I would have liked, but I can kind of understand Poison Ivy too, because she just hates everyone.
Yeah,
so
I can get Poison Ivy.
And she hates men, so she's a misandrist. But she uses them to her advantage. So she kind of makes sense in that regards. But they just needed someone to go together. So they needed to have their narrative. So
they needed somebody to ship together.
Yeah.
It is a bit much. Like I said, as long as the way I see it, if you could read a comic book or a story and go we'll say comics, since that's what we're talking about. If you can go 5 or 6 issues, and then finally you're like, oh wait, they're gay. That's a good storytelling, because it shows you didn't matter, but it's still part of their character. It's like she's in a relationship with a girl. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah, but you can make original characters too, just fine, and do that. It's we want, if anything, we want that. We want original characters.
Yeah, we want original characters.
We want good original characters too. It's just because they're new doesn't mean now it's okay to just force the agenda in front of your face. Still write them good, make a good comic.
Yeah. And I saw someone's tweet today saying, they don't want to waste the time to establish a new character. They want it immediate. So that's why they accosted other people's characters.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah, so you don't want to spend the time developing a new character. Harley was a fluke as well. She was a fluke.
Yep.
They created her for the Bruce Timm cartoon, and everyone just adored her.
Yeah.
But they just yeah. So it's not an easy thing to create new characters. Look at some of the others. Condiment King. Yeah, that's that's understandable though. But yeah.
And the other thing is also, I think a lot of these people know if they create a new character, they don't get to keep that character. So
Yeah.
a lot of people just aren't doing it. You know, they just don't want to create a new character because then they don't have the rights to it. They can't do anything with it. So what's the point?
Yeah, which is sad that.
Yo, what's up? Plegel.
Hey, the Plegel. 100%. What?
There's a chat above it.
Midnighter and Apollo. Yeah.
Midnight Apollo? Apollo Creed?
Must be Apollo Midnighter. I've heard of that one. Goblin Girl, of course.
Yeah.
We want to see.
Everybody check out Goblin Girl. Pretty behind in the chat, I guess.
That's okay. We're drawing. I apologize, chat, for not being active. When you're drawing, quite.
I mean, and the banner even says, you know, we'll check the chat every so often.
But we appreciate everyone being here and supporting Frog G. Voodoo. Right. I can never remember the order, so Voodoo. I'm just gonna say Voodoo, Magic, and no, I've forgotten.
Nope, Voodoo Gods and Magic.
Voodoo Gods.
Plegel friend.
Plegel.
Oh.
Are you at work?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Very, very sick.
You don't sound well. Hold on, I gotta turn this music off.
It's just been a nightmare. At work, 16 minutes. Started coming hanging out.
Well, I appreciate you hanging out. You do know probably won't be too long though.
Yeah, I figured. I just got here.
I've been saying I'm gonna end right now.
Oh yeah, just got here.
Yeah, Frog G in the chat. Welcome, Frog G.
We're still here. We're still here, Dan. So we're not gone yet.
I saw Matt Bahr was co-hosting with Ethan.
Yeah, dude.
It was.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. They were talking sports though, so I picked up. Well, that was later on.
Yeah, I didn't catch the part. I was just like listening to them earlier on. I can't remember what they're talking about right now, but I'm kind of out of it. But their conversation, just the two of them, was pretty good. And then then they had like a ton of people in there, and they were like doing like art critique and stuff, and I was just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
When I caught it, it was Bahr, Piper, and Frege.
Oh, Frege was on there.
Yeah. He jumped in after it. Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
No, I know you didn't. You're in the chat.
I popped in.
Nice. Did he see you?
Cool.
He saw it. He picked up a little bit.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
very good.
I could tell last night you really weren't feeling too well. So.
Just bad. I ate some shit. I needed to eat like just normal stuff today, but I was like so broke that I couldn't afford to like buy anything or like pay for anything. So just more stuff that was just terrible for my system, and it was just bad.
Oh no.
Well, in a couple days I could send you some money for that other piece. So.
Cool.
Not like all of it, but I can send you a little bit. So.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, I mean,
So good. Oh, he's gone.
You gone?
He cut out.
We can't hear you, Plegel.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say something. I was like, but never mind.
XOXO.
Yeah, I was happy to see Christopher John on you with you and Bahr.
Yeah,
was like,
we did a little morning thing. That was fun.
yeah, it was nice, man. I was like, oh wow, I can't believe these guys are still going. You know?
Yeah. Hopefully, Christopher John remembers to message you
about the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to him. I should have his address anyway, and I will send you yours.
No rush.
Yeah, there is. Lie to me. Lie to me. Yeah, we were talking about what were we talking? We were talking about Harley Quinn and
Harley and yeah,
how they want to make her trans, and or at least some dude wants to anyway.
To which I would say, who cares? Because I don't even read that anymore anyway.
That's kind of it too. Like, I keep hoping that it's going to come back, but I think it's too far gone.
I guess I would like to still like that stuff, but like, I don't know, man. I think I moved on from like reading that stuff and everything. Like, I had so much of it for a long time. I really don't see more where they go with it. Like,
True.
Yeah, understand.
I have all the stuff that I really enjoy that's good, and I can read it over and over again, or I can watch it over and over again, and I don't necessarily need the other stuff. You know? It's just like in the 80s and in the 80s and the 90s, it was always like, oh fuck, hopefully we can get like 20% of this to be kind of good. Like that's how like adaptation used to be. And then it's like it's still that today, it's just in a different way. And I just but now it's like in a way that's just like I'm not interested in watching it. So, and then like I said, I'm over here, I'm buying, I got, Malin and Ethan and a lot of these other creators that are out here that are making books, Matt Bahr's books. I just I don't know, I moved on a long time ago. Like I moved on I think before the 2000s. Like I stopped in the late 90s at some point, and it holds me anymore. Like it's just none of it's any good.
Well, I was gonna say that's what's funny is that like I kind of like just accidentally stopped like in the late 90s, early 2000s. It just by accident. Like I was going out more. I was hanging out with, interacting with girls and my friends, and I was being social. So the comics went to the wayside. Went to college, didn't have any money. So I kind of fell out of the loop there too as well. And like lately, dude, I've been just buying up old back issue like Kelly Jones artwork or like Batman books or like Jay Lee Aquamans, or I picked up some Faust because mine were damaged. I'm getting back like my Death Dealer books that I lost, and I'm just rebuilding my collection from the old stuff because I miss it, and it was good. Like that was really good stuff.
Like I can understand like people like want like talk about how much shit and all this stuff, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like a long time ago, and like I'd said, like the Marvel stuff hasn't really been good since the Civil War, as far as the movies go. In my opinion, I wasn't even a huge fan of the Infinity War movies. Like even those I thought were just kind of like whatever. Because at a certain point, I think it was like, I don't know if it was Civil War or if it was the first Spider-Man movie. Like for whatever reason, it never dawned on me before that they were all just fucking Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
Like I was like I also knew I was like, oh, this is like every single thing that they make is just Iron Man 1 with just reskin. And I was just kind of, oh, this isn't,
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
they're trying to make Iron Man 1 again. They just keep screwing up.
They make time. Every single character has some sort of armored robot suit.
Yep. Yeah, nanotech.
Yeah, like Stark technology, nanotech. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know.
What about you,
I'm not
Hocky?
trying to be funny with it. It's like, it's just funny to me every time.
Sorry, keep going, mate.
I was just gonna say, it was just funny to me, like the gay Robin thing, the gay Superboy thing. I'm like, I don't know what those are, but those aren't Robin and Superboy. They're some other fucking thing. Like, they haven't made Robin and Superboy books since the 90s, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
someone down there, like, it just sees. Everything else now is like somebody drawing comics on their.
What's going on, Phantom?
There's that.
Yeah, the thing about they say, oh no, Robin was always gay. Look at his interactions with Superboy, and I'm just going, why can't males have a relationship together that's not gay? That's the only way they see it. And I was going, yeah, they don't have to be gay to have a relationship.
Well, and the funny thing is also there's also that argument, like if we all say it's garbage, the other argument they say is, well, it's always been garbage. It's like, but that's just, then you're saying what is garbage, then it's garbage is what you're saying. So like, yeah, it's like they don't know what to say about anything anymore. Like you said, oh, he was always, gay. No, he wasn't.
No. It's only been garbage since like the early 2000s.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think the only exception to that rule was there was 2 event things that I really enjoyed, and that was it. One of them is the Siege, where they brought Asgard to Earth, which I thought was really cool. And they were like fighting gods. I thought that was cool. And then I enjoyed the main core story of I think it was like Secret Wars like 4 or something like that. The Sod Rubik one, where like Doom had like made this hodgepodge world or whatever.
Yeah.
Controlled. And I thought that was like a what if sort of fashion.
That's what I took it, yeah.
And I really liked the Assad Rubik guy's art and the writing on that.
So good.
Main story.
Yeah.
I thought was really cool. But other than that, none of the rest of it was ever any good. I think, you know what, I take that back. There was one other series I liked, but I don't remember if it was early 2000s or if it was later. But they rebooted Nova, and Nova was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And that was pretty good for a while. McGinnis was drawing that.
Yep. But you got a talent like McGinnis on it, it helps right there.
Yeah. But everything else, I'm just kind of like, DC just hasn't been good for a really long time.
Yeah.
Like none.
It's a shame.
Well, and that's why we tell people, go get the back issues. Go buy old stuff.
Go back Frog G.
Go back Frog G. Go back Goblin Girl. Girl. Pick up all these other. If you want new product, pick up new IPs. Stuff that isn't ruined and that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Go check out all these cool campaigns that are around. So
Sam Alexander is Nova, is what Apex said.
Yeah, enjoyed that one, and it was like it still respected the old Nova, and it was. I think that's why it was really good.
Yeah,
the art.
Definitely, dude. And I had those old Novas. I was a Nova fan. I ended up selling them, I think, at one point. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my collection back.
Those, I have them all, but they're literally like my bathroom fucking visual vaccine.
Yeah, dude, mine were very well loved. It's,
Yeah, mine. I have them in the bathroom. There's a couple stacks of books that I like. If I go in there and like, I just want something to like flip through and like it's my place to like chill out. Like those books are like some of the top ones I look at.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't look at stuff in the bathroom.
Well, I can't mine. Mine just has a in there. There's no shower or anything.
Right.
So I've got like the comic rack on the wall.
That's pretty cool.
It's like a I think it's like it's made of metal. It used to be like I think it was meant for like an office where people would put like envelopes and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So they'd have,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
it's like I think it's got like 25.
I have a very clean bathroom. Says Apex.
So do I. I keep mine super clean. Put the seat down. Everything.
You still have most of your 1970s Novas. Yeah, that's like I said. I sold a lot of comics throughout the years, or lost some, and so yeah, it happens, you know. But I've been buying also stuff that I normally couldn't buy before. Like I've been looking for some like Wolverine limited #1, like the Frank Miller ones and stuff, and just buying up stuff that's expensive that I wouldn't be able to do in my younger years. So
Right.
So yeah. I thought I was going to leave that blank. I like it.
I think I have the trade of that miniseries.
What's that?
I think I have the trade of that miniseries where it's got him.
I have 2 trades of it actually, 2 versions, of 2 cover versions anyway.
The one I have is him in the big pile of ninjas.
Yeah, I got one's gray though, like with a gray border. The other one's with a black border. So, but yeah, it's the same image. Yeah. That actually him with the ninjas, that was I didn't rip it off or swipe it, but I took it as inspiration for one of the panels in Absolute 1. The fight scene where like him and the girl are fighting like all these. All the guys, all the courtier, and like they're all just like mangled in there with them. Like I was like, I kind of wanted to do something like that. I can't remember his outfit. Inkspot's draws him different all the time.
Inkspot.
He doesn't really. He draws him the same. I forget what he looks like.
Lay down on the ground.
Him on the ground.
Yeah, I gotta throw him in the trunk.
Did you what in the trunk?
Yeah.
What?
Junk in the trunk.
He's got junk in the trunk?
A pillow.
You got a pillow in the trunk?
Yep.
Are you gonna take a nap?
Yep.
Okay.
I remember Christopher John saying while I was streaming, while you guys were streaming, he's like, how does he have so much time to talk? And I couldn't type it in there. I'm like, I really don't. I'm like, my boss is right there. You know, I'm like, we're kind of busy right now. If there weren't other people shipping, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have time to converse with people in the chat. I usually don't.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Good night, Fanta. Thank you for swinging by.
Bye.
I hope we didn't miss you before you left to say good night to you. Thank you for all your support and love. We love you, Fanta. XOXO. Yeah, back to Goblin Girl.
Goblin Girl.
People maybe can't like creatively just mix it. Like,
Could barely hear you, dude.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
thing you think of is maybe it's frustrating. Well, I guess it's frustrating people if they love something and they want it to like continue. They're not continuing, especially the way they want to see it. But I think maybe it's like also frustrating for people because it's like they can't make stuff. They have to hope somebody else makes something that's good that they'll like. Whereas like I really don't care because I can just sit down and afternoon and just create some little thing and entertain myself with it, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, but we have that kind of an advantage that we can do that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm wondering if like there's a little element of that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they found something they loved and then they went and fucked it up and like they can make it on their own because like they don't know how to do that or they
Well,
they take whatever.
me, if they loved it, it really doesn't show though because they
Yeah.
sure are enjoying ruining it. You know what I mean? It's like because they're morphing it and changing it and making it their own.
No, I'm talking about like people that get wronged by the stupidity of the decisions that people make. I'm talking about the fans.
Oh, okay.
Like, angry about because like I mean there was occasionally there was something that I would see where I'd be like, oh, this isn't good anymore. Like, but I never like really got. You would just move on to something, or I would go make my own thing.
Oh, a lot of fans are making their own thing.
I'm just thinking psychologically in my head. I'm like, how do we move away from it? Stop letting it ruin our days and just let it die?
Well, mainly because like we do love it still. Like we still are fans, even though we haven't read it, bought it, or done anything for so long. We just see what's happening, and it's like we loved this product, and it's getting destroyed. So, and also, we want other younger people or kids or whoever to be inspired by these same things we were. And so, if they're getting mutilated, then there's these kids are seeing these things that are mutilated, and it's not good.
I was so proud of my friend's son today. My friend passed away, and he was very much like fuck work shit, and like like he's very anti all of that. And he was a comic book artist, and but his kids grew up when they were super woke and really accepting of like this weird fucking nonsense. And one of them today was just like, oh, I saw the trailer for the new, or like, I've been watching all these trailers. Yeah, he's like, that's acting. He's not Atlantean, but he's actually a Mexican god character. He's like, oh, bullshit on that. He's like, that's just garbage. He's like, this is like white people for Mexicans. He's all, Mexicans wouldn't make it this way. He's all, Mexican gods should be Mexican gods, and Namor should be an Atlantean dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, that's right. You get it. And your dad is in heaven right now, clapping his hands and so fucking proud of you for like not being a fucking weirdo. It is like makes sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess there's some like copyright laws or whatever that the things are tied up. But if that's the case, don't put Namor in your movie. Plain and simple. Like put somebody else in there that you can actually make comic accurate.
Right.
And that's from what I've heard. That's what it is. Is like there's
they could have just made a fucking. I don't know if there is an Aztec god character. I think there was like, but I don't know if like that guy was the character that wasn't Namor that was that dude that was like an Aztec like Quetzalcoatl like guy. That would be really cool. You know what I mean? Like
there is an Aztec guy. I can't remember who he is though.
Is it Montezuma?
I don't
Because I want
know.
to say there was a dude that was on the Superhero Friends show that was called Montezuma, and he had
That
like
sounds familiar.
his like Mexican powers to call on like the gods or whatever. But he wasn't all cool looking like that. He didn't have like a cool like. I think he was just like.
Leonardo Kenzie was Namor's father. He's more Scottish and not Mexican. There you go.
Yeah, it's like I said, just put somebody else in your movie. You know,
Yeah.
don't do Namor because that's not Namor at all. And like you said, you're that kid. He recognized it, you know, and that's the thing though. Like also, like my nephew who's 14 now, but even when he was 13, like he started watching like She-Hulk. He's like, he's like, this is stupid. Like this is dumb. I don't know what this is. You know, and he would turn it on, and I would walk into the living room and he'd be gone. Like for the rest of the thing, like he never would. I'm like, are you watching this? He's like, no. And he like went to bed. Like, but they're recognizing younger and younger. They're starting to recognize that this is garbage. Like,
Yeah.
And that like Namor, like if that doesn't look good. Even if you don't know who Namor is at all, it looks stupid. It just looks dumb.
Yeah. I was at first I'm there going, he looks okay, and then you sort of see he's got these bones in his nose and his ears and all this stuff. I'm going, okay, no, you look gross. You look terrible.
Yeah, especially since that he's on land like a land god now. He's not even a sea god or whatever. And I don't know. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm pretty sure he does have sea.
Does he?
Yeah, because there's like a whole thing where they show him being born in the trailer. He's born underwater, and there's a bunch of stuff coming out of the water. I think he's full water.
Oh, okay. Either way, it looks stupid.
Yeah, stupid. So, but I might have to go and make dinner.
All right, Hocky. Yeah, I'm not going too much longer.
Yeah, that's okay. I just finished another Inktober, so
Hold on, let me make it big. Look at that, you killing it, dude. Look at that. I love it.
I really like this one. I actually might put this on a shirt. So
that's really good. I like it. Nice job, Hocky.
Yeah.
You want to promote anything?
I make that a shirt. So if people want a shirt of this,
yeah, hit up Hocky. Yeah.
So.
I even think it would be great if you kept like number 10 Krabby on the shirt too.
Maybe.
I just think it's a nice touch. That font and everything. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I like it. You wanna plug anything before you go? If people catch the replay.
Sure. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers on my channel Ad Hoc Art. So if you can go over there and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, or share it out. When I get to 200, I will be doing an art giveaway, and Jason is donating something as well. So
US only. What's up, Maromi?
So yeah, please. I will draw it live on stream. So, and then I will give it away to someone who's in the chat. So please subscribe. Get me up to 200. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, please check out Frog G and check out Goblin Girl. Both wonderful artists involved in this, and I think it's going to be fantastic stuff. So,
yeah. Thanks, Hocky. Yeah. All right, thanks for coming on, man.
No problem. Enjoy your morning. So
enjoy your dinner.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.
Yep. Later. I gotta say, is he leaving? He said bye.
What?
No, he stood there he hovered there for a little bit.
You did?
Yeah. It was just weird. Yeah. So yes, yeah. Like I told Hocky, It was after topic list. It was still pretty early. I was like, I kind of want to draw a little more. Figured I'd work on some D supplemental. So what are you laying down in the back of your truck?
Laying down on the blacktop in the road.
Oh, jeez. That sounds very comfortable.
Pretty comfortable. A little heavy.
Slow night then, I'm assuming.
No, it's crazy.
Huh. Okay. What are you going to do whenever I end the stream? Are you just going to continue laying there?
I was right here myself. Inadequacy.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be cutting out pretty good.
I didn't get that.
I said I'd just be laying here and cutting out.
Oh, wow. That was totally crisp and clear. That was fantastic. Why can't you always sound like that? I always thought if like I was talking, it's harder for you to come through, but it's like no matter what, it's hard for you to come through.
Sometimes, yeah. When it came back though, it caught me up on the last minute and a half, whatever you said, and about sounded like a microphone for a second. You're all, but I'm not on
Yeah, when I worked at Michael's, we'd have to spew out like our little email sign up, like saying and stuff, and people like maybe 10% of the time said yes, so I really didn't care, so I'd say it insanely fast just to get them out of there because we're busy. And people are like, oh, you sound like the Micro Machines guy. I'm like, no, that's just because I know what I'm saying. I have to talk normally. I can't talk that fast. But if I've been saying the same thing for 3 years straight, yeah, I can go at a little faster pace. Oh, I did. Oops. What did I do here? Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, I'm starting to finally get tired. And I did get quite a lot done on this, though, man. I had more than I thought. I mean, obviously, it's not done. I mean, I got to noodle at it more, but.
Way to be productive.
Yeah, I mean, might as well work on something, I have how it goes when you're promoting constantly, you're really not working on it as much. So
yeah,
it's nice to get into the swing and just work on something for a little bit. And you're always productive. You're always doing something. Always drawing. You always are. Discord's always drawing stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not. Some days I'm just kind of like.
Well, Hocky and I were just talking about that. I mean, it's everybody needs their, relaxed days. There's sometimes where I'll just be like, yeah, I just can't, and I'll just like watch a couple episodes of like Burn Notice or, something like that, and then I'll go to bed just because I just can't right now. But there's plenty of times where I'll do that. I'm like, oh, I should have been working.
Need to go back and watch.
It's good. I watched a bit of it, and I didn't watch a lot of it. I watched a little bit of it when it was on at first, but I could never catch it. It was always like aired at a time when I couldn't watch it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch that. It's it's pretty good. I mean, obviously it's very repetitive. You know what's going to happen, but and I also didn't know how like why he got burnt or stuff like that. So I'm like, I kind of want to know. Like I rewatched Monk not too long ago, and I watched the whole season, and I just forgot like who like actually like did like murdered his wife and stuff like that. So like, oh, it was that guy. That's right. Once I saw it, it clicked in my head. I really like how that turned out. He did a good job on this one. I didn't really add too much to this. He really killed it. Too much in there. I should save that. Might be good. Might be a good idea. Oh. All right. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I also did take a little bit of a sleep. It's not a sleeping pill, but when I had shingles, they gave me this pills for like restless leg syndrome, and it did help me quite a lot. But it makes me really tired, so I took one. I took one before. Dude, I took one before topicless.
Wow.
I just wanted to. It doesn't. It's not like a painkiller at all, but it does like relax me a little bit. And it was a rough day at work. So yeah, Romi's in the chat. Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Everybody go check out Frog G. I'm gonna end it. Let me hit the buttons here.
I think I just made a call.
Oh, you did? All right. Well, perfect timing then.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, be safe, man. All right. That was cool. Yeah. I like it when Plegel swings in. It is hard to hear him sometimes. So we do try to focus on him when he's talking, because he cuts in and out. But he's our friend, and we a good friend. And I want him in stream with him more often, but it's tough sometimes. So yeah, everybody go back Frog G, go back Goblin Girl, check it out. Links are in the description below as well as in the chat. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Now, this was fun. You know what? Let me show you the page real quick. What I got done so far. There you go. Zoom in a little. I got to finish up this panel here. This one is the only panel that's really done. This one and maybe this one. This bottom one, I got to noodle more, and I'm going to play around with it. But so I got maybe it's like 3 to 4 more hours of work in that. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I think I got quite a lot done. It was fun talking some stuff and scratching some lines down, or kind of scratching some lines down, digitally scratching lines down. That is a page in the supplemental of Frog G. So you can get that in the campaign as an add-on. It's also in the featured tier. And it's also you get it as a bundle. It's in it's in a lot of tiers, to tell you the truth. So everybody check that out. Go back it. If not, share it up. Then thank you once again for coming by. I'm gonna stop my yammering. This is what happens when I get tired. I start talking a lot. Started talking a lot more. Yeah. Hello, everybody. We love you all very much. Long time.